I'm your host, IK, and this is our lovely co-host, Dr. Ross.
Hello, everyone.
And today we have the Oscars special. We're bringing it to you live. As we have right now, the Oscars are still going, and Dr. Ross and I are going to let you know who are the big winners for tonight and what are the big controversies.
That's right, IK and I just watched Miss Divine Joy win the first Oscar of the night for her role in The Holdovers.
Mr. Curtis's father, but he died before I gave birth. Harold. He worked in the shipyard, and one day they was carrying this big cargo pallet, and the cable snapped. Hit him right across the head. They were good men, both of them. And neither of them made it to 25.
That's right, as the Best Supporting Actress.
That's right.
And before we get more into our Oscars mentions, we'd like to mention a few good and dear friends of ours. First, starting it off with Miss Kelly Ripa, In My Head. Mr. Mark Consuelos as well. Miss Pretty Lou Nell. DK THA GRUVA'S, aka Randy Green. Miss Larsa Pimpin. And
Miss Claudia Christian.
That's right. And if we didn't mention your name, we have all love for you. Let's get straight into our hot topics.
That's right. And before we mention our hot topics, we just want to say for Miss Pretty Lunel, we saw you hanging out with Miss Paris Hilton. Keeping it Hilton.
Exactly. And we saw that you sold out your latest comedy show. Miss Lunel is doing nothing but me, Miss Lunel. Pimpin', making that money, and of course, playing the game. And we'd like to say to Miss Pretty Lunel, happy birthday.
That's right. Happy birthday, Miss Pretty Lunel.
And we'd also like to mention, we have a lot of big winners and a lot of nominees for today for the Oscars. One being Miss Lily Gladstone.
That's right.
The Native American actress in Leonardo DiCaprio's film, The Killers of the Flower Moon.
That's right, as well as Robert Downey Jr. is one of the nominees as well. Emily Blunt.
Emily 420.
Emily 420, that's right.
As Snoop Dogg would say.
And let's go ahead and mention some of our hot topics while we're waiting for the Oscars announcements and the rest of the Oscars winners. Our first hot topic for the day is Miss Lupita Nyong'o, who she was seen at the Oscars as well. She came out with all the other Oscar winners. They had a 5-panel, and they mentioned before they announced the winner, Miss Divine. But Miss Lupita has officially just became official with Mr. Justin. We're gonna put the photos right here. They were seen on a date, making out, touching, doing all the PDA on the beach recently. What are your thoughts about this, IK?
Dr. Ross, scandalous. That's number one. And number two, the husbands from, not Miss Lupita Nyong'o, but the husbands of Miss Jodie Foster, Jodie Turner-Smith actually.
Yes, Jodie Turner-Smith.
Is slick for coming around and doing the fast one. We know that there might have been a rivalry between them.
Justin pretty much just said, I am pretty sure, because he started dating and hanging out with Lupita the same night that his ex-wife left him. So I feel like he just said eeny, miny, miny, mo when he went to the club, and Lupita happened to just be there standing right next to him. All respect to Miss Lupita. She was, from a couple of years back, she was our She's Hot contest winner when she first did her movie, Us. So, all love to Miss Lupita Nyong'o, and all love for Justin as well. So, let's get into our next hot topic. Speaking about special relationships starting, they have mentioned that Leonardo DiCaprio is possibly now talking to Tiana Taylor. They were spotted at the pre-Oscars party chatting, and she was very, very affectionate with him.
Straight into the real hot topics with the She's Hot contest.
That's
we know
right.
You've been waiting for it. And Dr. Ross, our winner for this week is none other than the Pkwy, South African beauty.
Miss Charlize Theron.
That's right.
Congratulations on your win, Miss Charlize Theron. We're going to put your outfit right here that you had worn to attend the Oscars. You look stunning. You look fantastic. But I have a real question for you. Miss Charlize Theron, would you rather have the Oscars, the plastic, or would you have the POW! She's Hot contest, dunked in gold, trophy, where you pull this out with your friends, family, and even acquaintances? They're going to say, wow, you have the POW! She's Hot contest winner award.
You know what we mean, Miss Theron. These are all of our hot topics, or actually, let's get into our next hot topic with Miss Kelly Ripa.
That's right, we saw Miss Kelly Ripa and Mr. Mark Consuelos had already filmed their pre-Oscars show. IK and I are doing the pre-Oscars show, as well as we're going to put the video right here, but Mr. Gilman actually posted on his own. Him and Deja were actually on the red carpet tonight, and they had their area set up for their booth to start interviewing all of the actors that were walking out and walking up into the red carpet. So Deja looked amazing, and Gilman, he looked like he maybe needed to put a tuxedo on, a suit, because he had just a hoodie on that he said was from Lululemon. So
Gilman's going a little casual to the event, but that's what Gilman wants to do.
Gilmo.
That's right, just like the Jimmy Kimmel.
What are you wearing? So let's go on over right now. The one, the only executive producer of Live with Kelly and Mark, Mr. Michael Gilman. Listen, what are you wearing? No, but give us the
Lululemon.
the details of what goes on behind the scenes here.
Well, we're figuring out the blocking of our spot. This is our red carpet spot.
That's a technical term, guys.
Exactly.
Blocking.
Blocking. Yeah, we're practicing. Where is the camera going to be? Where's the guest going to be? Where's Jesse Palmer's?
One thing that we want to say that we've been saying since the beginning, for Miss Kelly Ripa and Mr. Mark Consuelos, in my head, I would love to host your show for one day with your son, Mr. Marcus Consuelos. Michael Consuelos, sorry, I'm getting Mark's name confused, but Mr. Michael Consuelos, and we film one of your episodes, and it could be amazing. We could have either IK and I's production company, Vicious Productions, produce the entire episode, or with the help of Gilman as well, and we can interview the guests. It could be fantastic.
That's right. Stay in contact. Without further ado, let's get into the Oscars hot topics.
So for the Oscars, we are going to let you all sit back and watch the rest of the Oscars for yourself. IK and I will come back and film another Rose and Gold tomorrow as well for our after Oscars show. But we just want to say congratulations to everyone who was nominated. Congratulations to all the actors that did win and that appeared there. Some of them that were nominated and won were Emma Stone, Robert Downey Jr., Divine Jones, Joy, Emily Blunt. If we didn't name you, you know who you are, as well as Mr. Jimmy Kimmel. Calm down. Easy.
Down, boy. Down with the jokes. But one thing we will say, Jimmy, you probably should cut a little bit of the bottom material off of your pants because they're a little too long. A little bit of flair to them.
Congratulations to Silly Ann's co-star, Robert Downey Jr., who is, this is the highest point of Robert Downey Jr.'s long and illustrious career. Well, one of the highest points. But Robert has been was that too on the nose, or was that a drug motion you made? But look at him. I mean, look at this guy. He's so handsome, so talented.
These are all of our hot topics. We'll let you get back into the Oscars, and we'll get back with you live from the after party. However, for the She's Hot contest, once again, congratulations on your win, Miss Charlize Theron.
Pow!
That's right, the real trophy, not the plastic Oscars trophy.
That's
and
right.
Speaking of, as you can see, Dr. Ross has a mask on. That's because Dr. Ross is waiting until she gets the Oscars trophy next year. Just wait. These are all of our hot topics, and we'll see you on the next episode. And one last thing before we close off the episode, we'd like to mention that we will be in New York City for the Kelly Clarkson and to attend Miss Kelly Ripa and Mr. Mark's show.
That's right.
Daytime television. In about a week and a few days, so make sure to stay tuned for that. And
Big
also,
Apple.
Exactly. And for Miss Kelly Ripa in the Big Apple, Miss Kelly Clarkson as well. We know what you want. The real trophy. You have the small Oscar, and then you have the She's Hot contest trophy.
Give it taste.
Pow! Just like Bubba Sparks said, get it right, get it tight. These are all of our hot topics, but make sure to stay tuned for the latest updates. Like, follow, and share this video to your friends and family.
And make sure to subscribe.
That's right. And for Miss Pretty Lunel, if you're in New York, I'd love to invite you out to lunch, brunch, and or dinner.
And happy birthday, Miss Pretty Lunel.